So we're playing through Twin Peaks VR, which will not take very long. Twin Peaks VR is not new. It came out, 2 or 3 years ago, maybe. It's not a game, really. It's more like a virtual experience where you can put yourself in various familiar settings from Twin Peaks. I played this when it came out. I didn't do a video of it or anything, because, well, it's not very good. Let's say that. Let's say it's not very... the reason I'm doing it now is because earlier this year there was that demo of the PlayStation 1-ish Twin Peaks survival horror game, and I was quite impressed with it. And I mentioned at that time that it's not the first Twin Peaks game because there actually was an officially licensed one for VR. That's why we're looking at this now. But it's not going to take long. I don't actually know the history of how or why this got made, but you may have seen the Showtime logo at the beginning. The reason that's there is because this, I guess, is promotional material for Twin Peaks The Return, because that's what this game is based on. So if you've seen the original Twin Peaks, Seasons 1 and 2, but you haven't seen The Return yet, you might not want to watch this, because this does have scenes from The Return in it. For example, the room we're in right now is such a thing. But why don't we get started? What are we going to do? Well, Oh, this thing opened up. Epic graphics. I mean, are the graphics that epic? I'll leave that for you to decide. But we have 6 scenes to look at. And collectibles to fill these tables with. I already got this one in the tutorial, Laura Palmer's Diary. Can I pick it up? Yeah, I can. There it is. It is a book. That's fine. It'll get back on the table. It'll get back on there. Gotta get collected. Well, we don't have to. We don't have to do anything. Like, the collectibles are there for us to collect if we so choose. And do we choose? I mean, well... let's look at the scenes and just see what we find. I'm going to use the incredible, this, to select scene number 1, Twin Peaks Sheriff's Department. Let us get the level select ball and send it up. There it goes. There it is. So this is on PC. Quite sure PC is the only platform this came out on. Whoops. Let me change that to locomotion. We have teleport. We have locomotion. Of course, we want locomotion so we can walk through the settings of Twin Peaks like we were really there. I mean, this is the Sheriff's Department. It looks like it. Paintings are nice and high resolution. Gone from Trume. Oh, look at those donuts in there. But we cannot get in because, well, we need the code. We do not have the code. My button pushing is a little off, it seems. There we go. Obviously, that could... I thought for sure that was the code. It was not. Expressway a must. Many cities praise modern systems, says the progressive Richmonder. Have you seen this man? Yes, we have seen this man. Maybe we'll see this man later on in this game. A new chief? Well, not new. As of the time of this is, The Return, and he would not have been new. He's not even he's not the sheriff in The Return, as they couldn't get the actor. That's not what we're thinking about right now. What we're thinking about is seeing who left a message for Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. I left the key to Sheriff Truman's office in the glass cabinet on the wall behind your desk.
All right. Good to know. No coffee in that. It's a very old-timey looking key. But before we leave, maybe we want a nice chocolate bunny. It stays in the air, because this is a collectible. It'll vanish. There we go. It's going. Does it just stay like that? Oh, no, it's slowly fading away. Slowly fading. That's one of the collectibles. I found it. It's collected. So we could pick up items like that. Just to, you know, try to find what exactly is it that might be considered collectibles. Oh, here are my hands, by the way. I like how the stumps of the wrists are filled in with skin. Alright, Sheriff's Office. How spacious. Not a collectible. Whole bunch of loose CDRs with no labels on them. What's on these? What are on these CDRs? Who can even say? Take a while to actually... Cannot pick this up. To actually catalog all that. And look at this happy fellow right here. He is delighted to be here. He's high up. Hard to get a good smooch in on that. All right, let's sit down at the sheriff's desk, the seat of power, and listen to a message.
Hi, Sheriff Truman. We changed the code to the conference room. I emailed you about where to find the code.
Okay, let's check out his email. How fancy. It's a retractable monitor. All right, nothing on his desktop except an email icon, and instead of like a keyboard or a mouse, he has this... Well, I mean, the only thing... He only needs two things, enter and cancel. What else do you need? You don't need any other buttons than that. Hello, Sheriff Truman. You will find the conference room code on your desktop wallpaper. How clever. You don't send the password in the email. We already had the password all along. The population of the town. That collectible? Probably not, no. What else? Is there anything here that could be? This tree? Yes, the tree. Consider yourself collected. Anyway, 51201. As that vanishes. We don't need to watch it vanish. I mean, it just sort of fades away. All right, before we forget it, 51201. All right. Finally, access to the donuts. We see hands on pieces of paper. But first things first, donuts. You know, arguments about what's your favorite donut. They can get violent. They can get brutal. I mean, I like mini donuts, but I like a good Boston cream if it's available. But if not, hey, chocolate with some white stripes on it. You know, it's a simple thing, but I like it in a VR game when you put a food to your mouth and you eat it. Again, not a big deal. I just like it when a VR game does that.
Hey, Andy. Remember to put all the drawings of the map back on the board in the correct places.
All right. These drawings, they gotta go on the board. Where do they go? I guess we're gonna have to... What? Where did that go? It just kind of bounced right back at me. Wow, that just went across the room. Where'd it go? Okay, no, the first one I picked up did respawn. How does it want me to put them back on? Maybe it just wants me to assemble them? Okay. No, oh, up there. Okay. That's what it wants me to do. It looks like this goes here. Okay. And as we assemble the maps, I guess we're recreating them on the board. Looks like... Are we Andy? That's who the message was for. I'm not sure if that is who we're playing as. But he's pretty good at doing some kind of elaborate drawings on the chalkboard. I mean, if they wanted me to do that manually, we'd be here for a while. All right. Circle of trees. Colored red. We're now in scenario 2. Put that back on locomotion. I got a flashlight. We have left the sheriff's department. We are now going deep into the woods, under the sycamore trees, some might say. Just pick up a little hatchet. It's actually kind of a large, by hatchet standards. I can hear cars driving by. I guess we're pretty... Yeah, I can see headlights. I guess we're not that deep into the woods. There's like a hut back there. An RV up here. There's some construction happening, perhaps. Mankind doing an incursion into nature's domain where we don't belong. There's an aminal up there. What happens when we dig too deep into the places we should not be? Or something like that. Oh, an owl. Ah. I've heard they're not what they seem. I don't know. That just looks like an owl, though. I've never been dive-bombed by an owl. Like, in my experience, they don't do that. Oh, hold on. Alright. We have a little VR interaction happening here. Blood. I hope this isn't... Well, you know. I mean, that's a collectible. Really, I should say that's evidence, you know? Oh, I guess I don't need that. Can't pick it up anymore. Is there any reason to close that? No, I guess once it's open, I can't close it. Starry night out tonight. Oh, someone left their football out here. I suppose this football might have something... Oh. Might have something inside it that a football shouldn't necessarily have. White powder, you say? This might be something that law enforcement needs to look into. Well, that's not a good hiding place at all. That was pretty obvious. Alright, this is not a... Maybe not a collectible, because I wrapped it around my hand instead of just vanishing. Oh. I'm hearing the sound, though. The collectible sound. So maybe that does count as one. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. That was a collectible. But it is a very starry night out tonight. The skybox full of stars. Because, you know, we're out here in the wilderness. Not a whole lot of civilization, not a whole lot of light pollution, which means you're going to be able to see a spectacular sight when the sun goes down. But here's a ring of trees. This was labeled in red on our map. What do we find? Well, it's very red. So that's not supposed to happen. Like that was kind of neat. Not supposed to happen. I'm glad it recovered. Because then we would miss the red room. That's for sure is a collectible. Statue's gone. So I guess this is the main reason that someone would want to play Twin Peaks VR. A VR representation of the Red Room. You can walk around it. Oh, I should probably drink some coffee. Oh, I'm standing on a chair. I should not stand on a chair. I should drink some coffee. This coffee's very thick. Very thick indeed. My left hand is vibrating. Well, no. Let's keep it on locomotion. Can I take that off? Doesn't seem so. But I'm wearing... Oh, there we go. I'm wearing a ring where there was no ring before. How odd. Still says I should pick up some coffee. Oh, hey. The coffee's liquid now. And I spilled it all over. I'll never get to see how that coffee tasted. I'm missing out on some Black Lodge coffee. Can't get coffee like that just anywhere. Oh, hello. But I'm sorry, I did not mean to stand on your lap. Or, I don't think I should be able to stand on things by, like, walking at them. Yet it is happening. You never know what's going to happen here, in a place like this. Can I grab your ball, sir? It doesn't seem like I can take hold of your ball. Maybe you just like have a nice massage right there. There we go. There we go. I cannot grab his ball. That statue gets around. There's a horse over there. A pale horse, you might say. I cannot walk towards the horse. The collision was detected. You know, it occurs to me, in the actual show, I don't think you can ever see the ceiling of the Red Room. I mean, they would have to render it here because you can just look up. I don't think you ever actually see that in the show. The chairs are gone.
You can go out now.
I'm glad to hear that. But where? Oh, over here. Keep doing that by accident. All right, let's get in there. You know, they just wanted to show me the white horse and the man with the ball head and the coffee trick. I understand. Yeah, I can't tell if he's happy about his current situation. I mean, life is about changes. You can't stay the same forever. I don't know if this is better or worse. I can't grab his branches. I hope he's happy like that. Things got all woozy there, a little shaky. Twin Peaks VR. All right, so the red room, that would have been the third scenario. This is the fourth? I didn't actually mean to do that. Didn't mean to teleport through that. It keeps putting me on teleport. Let's do it properly. There we go. We're waiting for that to open instead of just teleporting through. Daily reminder, get code to enter observation room. Check the SD card footage from the cameras filming the glass box. All right. 4. We need to find out how to enter that room. Hold on. 7. Probably should put all these together. Surveillance cameras. Yeah, this environment, this would be the first room, I guess, that was not actually in the original series. Oh, can't take that. Password for today, remember and destroy. They didn't do a good job of destroying it. But this room, this is in the return. Why would you leave this in the sink? Come on. Come on. Just bad security, IT security practices here. Oh, did it go back to where it was? Are these just going to warp back to where I found them? Yeah, there was one here. That is back. That is back. All right. Okay. 815. 81547. Do I just have to guess? I don't remember how this goes, actually. 81547. No. There's got to be a way there's got to be a clue as what the order is. Okay, so that's like the lower left corner. That's the lower right corner, right? So does it begin with 4 and end in 7? Or... No, that's like the right edge, so that's like above, right? That's in the middle. That's a left side. Okay, so let's say 5, 8, 1, 4, 7, maybe? 5, 8, 1, 4, 7? No. There it is. I don't like that you can't move the paper. You should be able to move the paper around. So in The Return, there is a scene taking place in this strange apartment with this couch looking at a glass box, and cameras are pointing at the glass box. No signal. We need to find SD cards and play the video. All right. What's on this? Doesn't seem like anything's happening. Still seems pretty quiet. Guess that one does not have one. Still nothing. Now, as we're doing this, you might wonder... I asked before, are we playing as Andy, since that message in the sheriff's department was to him, but... is there a particular character we're playing as? Are we playing as Coop? Or does it matter? It's just experiencing some scenarios from the show. Does it actually matter who our character is, or what is the context in which we're experiencing this? Maybe not. Well, there's already one in here. What's this one? So far, nothing seems to be happening on any of these videos. Oh, but there is a camera by the sofa up here. Oh, haven't been looking for collectibles much. Oh, that's a collectible. That's a collectible right there. I did it again. Locomotion. That coffee is staying in the air. Whoops. Can I... let's see, grab it here. No. Anything around here that could be a collectible. Let me just take a quick look around before I solve that puzzle, because when I solve the puzzle, that just might be it for this section. The sections are quite short. And I guess the reason that there are collectibles is just a reason to do it again, I suppose. Just... that's a red button. It does not seem like I can press that red button. There didn't seem to be anything in the bathroom. No reflection either. I don't get a reflection. Anything in the toilet? No, I cannot interact with toilet. Well, if there is a second collectible in this room, in this area, I don't know where it is. Just rubbing my hand over everything to see if I can grab it. Well, that's probably fine. We don't need everything. I don't think there's a reward for getting everything. It's just something you can do, if you so choose. Here's our last SD card. What's on this? Well, something happening on this one. we can climb up on the box. It broke. And we can climb right on in, I think. Well, doesn't seem like I can move. Hold on. Yeah, I'm in the box. My hands are kind of... Okay, now they're back in position. Oh, where are my hands? My hands are gone. It seemed like I was sinking into the floor there. Twin Peaks VR. I hope that was right. Oh. I was standing next to a wall, looking out. Oh, I'm slowly floating down. My hands are back to where... Yes, I think that was right. That was a little disorienting. Which I guess it's meant to be. I was a bit unsure as to what was happening there. Back to locomotion. A handle. In here. Let's open this up. Hear something banging. What's this? Hands on the wall. Are they supposed to be on the wall? I might guess so. Can I turn this on? Doesn't seem like it. It's a little dark over here. Ah, more hands. We're just following the hands. Someone's very impatient. Someone's just a real bangy boy over there on that metal door. But look, that door's... We can't open the door. Door's locked. What we can do is put our hands on these other hands. And that leads us to a door. Now we can open the door. Alright. I do like when VR games let you do this with a ladder. Oh, I guess we got to the top. We're fading out. All right. Hi. Are you the one banging on this? Because I think you probably were. All right. There's a lever here. Sorry about that. She'll be all right. She knew the risks of this. All right, going back down. And I guess we have to... Hold on. Yeah, okay. We had to turn that on. And look, someone up there, like that woman up there, clearly just did not respect safety protocols when it comes to electricity. You said we turned the light. We had to do that. We had to turn that on to turn the lamp on. Now the lamp is on. Got shoes. Okay. You know, something I don't remember too much about this, but something I was a little worried about. I remember this. When I first played the game, when it first came out, I, like, reached for these shoes on the floor, and my hands hit my real floor. Oh, those are collectibles. My hands hit my real floor, which was a little bit above where the game floor was, so I couldn't actually grab them, and it was funny and also frustrating. But no, I was able to grab them this time. Well, that electricity is sparking. I guess there's only really one thing to do with it. In we go. Should I really be able to see the other side of that? I don't know. I feel like it was supposed to center me on the outlet itself. And we're in jail. We are in jail now. Well, technically, it's the same scene as the sheriff's department, because that is where we are, and I'm on teleportation again. Let's put on locomotion. Let me get a boot. I've obtained boots. Do I actually need those boots? I don't know. What about toilet paper? I can get the toilet paper. What about soap? Here is some soap. Some pots and plates. Anything under this bed? No, I do not see anything under the bed. Well, it says I need key, but how can I get key? I am not on outside. See, collision. If I try to leave, if I try to go through it, I get collision detection, so I do not have key. Oh, but maybe key is hidden. No. Thought maybe key might be in boot. Because it wanted me to pick up boot. But, no. It is not in there. Toilet, maybe? I can't see anything. Ow. Bumped my chair. Happens a lot. Happens a lot. Where, I mean, obviously I can't see where I am in this room. I have a small space that I cleared so I can do VR stuff. It's not large. People think you need a lot of space to, like, do VR hijinks. No. It's like maybe... It can't be any larger than 4 by 4 feet. Which is... And because of that, I bump into stuff quite a bit. Well, I need to get key, and for a second I thought surely key would be hidden in boot. It is not. What a conundrum. Well, over there I can see glove. Over there I can see, like, a pink robe. Is there, like, a key in any of the locks? Not mine. There's door. How do we leave? Well, no, not like that. Not like that. Doesn't seem like there's any other items in here other than boots, toilet paper, cup, plate, bowl. Speaking of which, I really need to wash these. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Can I like pick this with my finger? It doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like there's anything under the bed. Oh, anything up here? There's no hidey holes or anything above us. Now, I'm trying to remember, in the show, was there, like, a bit where someone hit a key? And I'm just not remembering what that was. It's been a while since I have watched Twin Peaks: The Return. Let me just go prone. I don't see anything. Game floor is matching up with my real-life floor very well here, so that's good. Really? Not in boot? Whoop, that's clipping. Is there nothing? I don't do anything with boot here? Oh, wait. Hand on sole of boots. Ah, yes. sneaky. Let's get back up. They thought they could hold us. They were wrong. They could not. Just checking to see if I bonked my microphone as I was doing that. All right. Finally, we have our freedom. Except this door is locked. All it takes is a locked door to rob you of your freedom. Yeah, there's a pink robe. Don't think we can get in there. There's something in 8 that it wants us to have. Oh, we can just open these? Yeah, all of them, I guess. That's one stiff robe. What do they do to this? Well, it's a collectible. That's what I'm doing to it. Any other odd, visible collectibles in here? I mean, I know there's the glove. The glove is not a collectible. That glove is progression. So I'm just looking around before we pick that up. I don't see anything. Okay, glove time. Whoops. Yes. All right. Now, the first time I played this, I had not watched The Return yet, so this confused me because we put on just like a green rubber glove and then... Oh, it's not working. Thought we could do that. Or is it the door in the other direction? Back on teleport again. Locomote. I want to locomote. Is it the door in this direction? Wait. Oh yeah, there are 2 doors. There is a door over here. Keep this door locked at all times. We cannot. Yeah. Put on this green glove, and we get the power of the punch. Oh, that's not very... that's not how you want to do climbing stairs. No, that's not good. But we will do it. Someone playing games with that door. And when we step inside, what do we find? Ah, it's Bob. Punch him. Yeah. I was so confused by this bit and amazed to see that the big confrontation in The Return is actually this. Like it's not even made up. Unfortunately, he moves a bit too much. Not really much of an opportunity to kiss Bob. We did it. We killed Bob with our super punch. Fade away. Twin Peaks VR.
What year is this?
And that's the end. Based on Twin Peaks. The final scene, even with context from the show, I don't... Like, even in the show, it's not any more, clear. I mean, but that's kind of the point, isn't it? It's not about the answer, it's about the journey. And Twin Peaks The Return certainly was something that was made, really to be its own thing, and not be, like, not be something that everyone expected it to be, but rather was something very different, just as different as the original show was when it first aired. I enjoyed The Return. Some bits were a little, some bits were a little, like the ending of it. And that's what we have here in Twin Peaks VR. So Twin Peaks VR, like I said, not really so much a game as it is you are having, a virtual experience as you get to go around in some environments and settings from the show, specifically from The Return. There's like a little bit of gameplay here and there, a little bit of basic puzzle solving. Then you have that punching bit with Bob, the Bob orb, the Bob sphere at the end. It seems more like a proof of concept of making a Twin Peaks VR game rather than being a full game in itself. So I don't really know what the context was of how and why this got made. Really, the main reason to play it, like I said, is there's a scene in the Red Room, and do you wanna walk around in the Red Room in VR? Sure, you want to do that for a minute, at least a minute. It's neat. But then that's... I wouldn't say that really anything else here is something that you might need to play. Well, those are... Am I in teleportation again? Sure. It keeps putting me back in teleportation. Those are our scenarios. Twin Peaks Sheriff Department was 1. I got 2 out of 4 collectibles. Then the Woods, 2... No, I got all 3. All 3 of them are here. Red Room, all 3 are here. Then the apartment with the box. There were only 2. We got them. Then the electricity room, I missed 1. I got the shoes, but there was something I missed. The prison, I got all 3. Options box is opening up because I got close to it. Okay. So I got most of them. I missed 2 in the sheriff's department and 1 in that place. But, that's fine. We don't really need to go back and find what the others were. I am okay with not having those. So, that's it. That's Twin Peaks VR. Like I said, I was impressed with that Twin Peaks PS1 demo, and the main thing it made me think of as I was playing it was I've played a Twin Peaks game, and it didn't leave a very good impression when I played it, and this is it. This is that game. I don't really know if there's anything else to say about it, other than it's kind of neat to walk around Twin Peaks and Twin Peaks rooms and environments in VR. Oh, my hand was like up here for a second. Other than that, no reason to play it. Like I said, it kind of feels like this might be a demo for something bigger, but it was not anything bigger than this. That's Twin Peaks VR. I don't know if there's anything else really to say about it. That's it. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, everyone.